as far as Rajinikanth is concerned, Rajinikanth's superstar status is not driving his political compulsion. Rajinikanth's nature to want to do something for the people of Tamil Nadu is what is driving him. So while people think, okay, it's easy for a superstar to come and he's got a lot of people following him, he's not going to win the election based on his fans. That's not going to happen. If the methodology of this election is based on Rajinikanth fans, then he will not win the election. But he will win the election because of the message and the hope he has for the people of Tamil Nadu. If the people of Tamil Nadu gets this message correct, and if he's able to take that out to them, that this is what I have, I am really the story of Tamil Nadu. How people who work hard, who are determined, become successful, and we can change the nature of Tamil Nadu. That is what Rajinikanth stands for.
Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer. Today I have a scoop of sorts. I am talking to Savio Rodrigues, who just returned after meeting with Talaiva Rajinikanth. Savio, welcome to PGurus channel.
Pleasure to be here, Sri.
Namaskar. And Savio, I am putting myself in the shoes of Rajini. And I'm thinking, I have had a great career as a movie star. I've had some splendid hits. I've made some reputation. I've been seen as a do-gooder in the industry. It is now my moment of twilight. I can just ride into the sunset on a horse. And yet now I feel like I need to get into politics. Is this a question that he's trying to answer, Savio?
I think it's a question that he has been looking at for quite some time, Sri. You see, what is the thing is, Rajinikanth is more than just the movie star or the superstar that he is. He is a people's person. So his life's journey has been about connecting with the people at a grassroots level. So people have been coming to him. People have been pouring out their woes to him. People have been encouraging him to say that, why don't you make a difference in the political scenario? Why don't you make a difference in the social scenario as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned? So I think he is grappling with the fact that there is one aspect of him, which is the superstar, which is his skill, which is the movie making, which is the movie acting. But there is another aspect of it, which is the people connect that he has. It is that people connect which will actually become the twilight or the success in this period of his time, because he knows he's done his bit in movies. He knows he's done his bit as far as creating a name for himself in the movie business. But what he feels most about is about wanting to change the lives of the people of Tamil Nadu. So my understanding of him in that conversation that we had for over an hour is that Rajinikanth is more than Rajinikanth the superstar. Rajinikanth is more than just being somebody who has a sympathetic heart and an empathetic heart towards the people of Tamil Nadu. Rajinikanth is an idea of what Tamil Nadu actually stands for. Rajinikanth actually encapsulates the entire facet of what it means to be a person from Tamil Nadu, a person who is dedicated to the people of Tamil Nadu, a person who wants to do good for the people of Tamil Nadu. And I say that because his life has been that. His life has been that determination, that dedication, that effort to actually come out and make a difference for himself in his career. So I think what he's seeing that is, if I can attain this kind of success, and God has been kind to me, I can also be able to give that to the rest of the people of Tamil Nadu. So I think what has happened in him, Sri, is that there is a spiritual awakening in him that is getting him to believe that he can be a person that can guide the people of Tamil Nadu to the new era of Tamil Nadu.
And yes, indeed, there's so much that needs to be done in Tamil Nadu. And I can tell you from your reply that Tamil Nadu needs Rajini more than Rajini needing Tamil Nadu. He doesn't need this, but he feels like for a state that has given him so much. This is his way of giving it back. And I think we should laud him for that. And I, once with Professor RV, we had discussed about how Rajni can make the whole art of politics different. And if you'll permit me, I just want to give one discussion that I had with a very reputed person, Dr. Jayaprakash Narayan, who is the president of a party called Lok Satta. It is based mostly in Andhra Pradesh. He has had some limited success, but one thing that he told me when I was interviewing him was, he said, today's politics, the voter wants you to give him some money. If you don't give him money, then he doesn't take you seriously. So as a minimum requirement today, you need to give him, maybe the other guy is 5,000, you have to give at least 500, otherwise the voter doesn't take you seriously. This is from a man who has faced a lot of polls in Andhra Pradesh, unified and divided, and this is what he was saying. So that is the ground situation today. So therefore, for Rajinikanth, he needs to amass a lot of money. He has to fund his elections. And second, he needs to make a difference by saying, I am different from the other two parties, and here is how I am different. What are your thoughts on this?
You see, money, of course, in all politics plays a very important role. And I think at some point of time, Rajinikanth will figure out a way on how to arrive at a political war chest to work against ADMK and DMK. Because if he really has to be successful, one of the two or both of the two have to fall in numbers in order for him to grow in numbers.
Yes,
but it's not going to be an easy task, because the ADMK and DMK in particular will have a huge war chest, which will be working to ensure that they win. Because at this situation, both political parties want to have a controller in Tamil Nadu, and Rajinikanth coming in makes it difficult for them, or for either of them, because he could lead to either DMK losing or ADMK losing if his numbers grow up. So I think at the end of the day, people will support him. He will figure out a way how to get the political funds. But the most important aspect of what Rajinikanth is doing, Sri, is people will come to him in large numbers, whether he gives them money or not. I'm talking about the real people of Tamil Nadu that want a change. The real fans who support him. The difference in the issue of Rajinikanth is, will the people of Tamil Nadu who are not his fans support him? He's got a large fan base, and he's got, in general, the people of Tamil Nadu. While they might appear to be the same, they're not. There's a clear distinction between the people of Tamil Nadu and the fans that follow Rajinikanth. What Rajinikanth is standing for is not only about his fans. He's standing for the people of Tamil Nadu in general. So he basically is trying to tell the people of Tamil Nadu, we have come to this point of time where we need to have a new era of socio-economic growth in Tamil Nadu. Whether the ADMK and DMK over the last so many years has been able to achieve that or not is clearly visible. According to him and a lot of people who support him, ADMK and DMK are the only options available in Tamil Nadu, which is why the people of Tamil Nadu choose either one of them. If Rajinikanth and his team of people come out, then you have given the people of Tamil Nadu another opportunity to choose between the two evils that are there, or to choose something that is good. So the point is, will the people of Tamil Nadu reach and support Rajinikanth? Because Rajinikanth stands for a politics that's devoid of this money-based politics. Rajinikanth stands for a politics that's driven by a vision. You see, he's attained the kind of successes that he needs to as an individual and as a person. There is absolutely no need for him to come out. He can easily keep all that success that he has encapsulated over a period of time and, spend the rest of his years staying calm and happy at home, watching his grandchildren grow. But that is not what his calling is. There is a spiritual calling in him that is forcing him to think that maybe my life is much more bigger than being Rajinikanth, the superstar. Maybe my life, and I feel that my life is much more important to give to the people of Tamil Nadu what I've got from them. So that is why he's looking at it that way. So in a way, it is a sort of a revolution that is being stirred by Rajinikanth into the hearts of the people of Tamil Nadu. The question is, will they support him, or will they continue to vote for the two parties that actually need to be tamed? It's been too long for them, taking the people of Tamil Nadu for a ride.
Savio, I just want to take a small detour about the success of film stars in politics in the south of India. So I'll just, if you will just bear with me, just 2 minutes, because I want viewers to kind of get an idea of what happened, where things started, and how some were successful and some were not. MGR was a party man. I mean, his movies were definitely done in a way like a do-gooder, where he cultivated his image based on the party. And when he got shot, there was a sympathy wave that helped the party ride to power in 1967. And then when the first chief minister, Annadurai, died, he threw his lot with Karunanidhi as opposed to Nedunchezhiyan, which led Karunanidhi to become CM. And then CM, of course, Karunanidhi kicked him out, and that's how ADMK came about. We must remember that MGR, after he became the chief minister, he never lost control. He was always the chief minister until he died. Now, as far as Jayalalitha is concerned, he brought her in as a propaganda secretary, and she learned the business from the very ground roots, from the ground level. And she was in it for about 10 years before she came out on her own, proved herself as the real successor to MGR, and then she won. But she was not having that kind of a grip on the people. She lost some elections, she won some election. Now there's another guy called poor man's Rajinikanth. His name is Vijaykanth. And Vijaykanth also entered politics about, I think, 15 years ago or something. The one difference was Vijaykanth was, he used to use the same kind of themes like Rajini did, but one good thing he did was he took a very experienced politician called Pandruti Ramachandran to help him guide through this. And I think 1 or 2 elections he was reasonably successful, although he could not capture power. Then we saw recently Kamal Hassan. Kamal Hassan couldn't make it. He has just got 5% of the vote. And there's a very radical outfit called Nam Tamilar, which is a phony thing. And those guys also have 5% because they just, there are people disgruntled with ADMK and DMK. Whether all these disgruntled elements will vote for Rajini, whether the DMK Hindus, the ADMK Hindus who believe in God will vote for Rajini, I think that's where the clue lies. So my question to you, sir, is what did Rajini say about how he's going to show experience with his team, saying that if my team comes to power, we will be able to administer Tamil Nadu?
See, one of the most important aspects we must agree on is if Rajini has to come to power, either ADMK or DMK has to come down. Right. So I think without disclosing much, I would definitely say that from what my understanding of the conversation is that Rajinikanth has put in place a strategy which will allow for his intent in Tamil Nadu to be successful. It is a well mapped out plan, and I believe that if he works on that plan, he will be pretty successful in what would be termed as political machinations. Okay. But politics, beyond political machinations, will allow you a certain amount of victory, in electoral politics. But the real strength of electoral politics is the numbers that you would be able to garner by virtue of a wave or by virtue of a tsunami. So you will undoubtedly have political machinations where some people from ADMK or DMK might join him. Okay, there is a full possibility of that. There are a couple of people and names doing the rounds as well. There is a very, very underground movement going on at this point of time, which I'm sure Rajinikanth did not want to talk about, but it was clearly evident. You can read the signs around. The real challenge that Rajinikanth would face and must be able to take to the next level is an ability to get people of Tamil Nadu to believe in the visions beyond the current fan base. Okay, that's the challenge that he will face, because ADMK and DMK are going to be absolutely ruthless.
Oh yeah. Okay,
they
already are. Yeah.
They're going to go after him. They're going to go after his people. They're going to go after his family. They're going to dig out everything. But in all this ruthless games that happen in politics, there's one thing very clear. We did a dipstick on different areas of Tamil Nadu on what people really thought about Rajinikanth. And honestly, I will tell you, majority of them felt that there was goodness in this man to bring about good. There is this. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's not something that is about a movie star or a superstar craze. There is a human connect. Something where the person feels that maybe this guy is capable of doing something good for us, and he does not want anything in return back, because he believes he's achieved that. So I think that's the challenge he's going to face, in an ability to reach people in the rural area. The urban would definitely move towards Rajinikanth as far as urban Tamil Nadu is concerned. It is a rural Tamil Nadu which requires to be comforted with the ploys that you mentioned, which is money and other commitments. But if the rural Tamil Nadu reaches out and supports Rajni, then you are expecting a really different outcome in the forthcoming election. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be extremely, extremely tough for Rajinikanth. It's going to be extremely tough for the people that support him. But if you actually work on it in the strategy that he has in mind, and from what I understand, there is a chance that he could actually make a huge dent in the existing two political parties and win. Will the rest of the other small political parties come and support him? There is all possibility of that happening.
You have an excellent point. See, N.T. Ramarao stormed into power in 1982 or 83. I don't remember the exact year. It was in the early 80s. He stormed to power because he found the right messaging to give to Telugus.
Exactly.
What he did was, he said, this Congress government is ruling from the center. It doesn't give any self-respect to any. I think he said this way: no self-respecting Telugu will vote for Congress. And the reason for that is they changed 4 chief ministers in a matter of months. And that really resonated, and he got 2/3 majority. And it was just incredible. And he did not have any administrator at the time he was fighting election. Jan Chandrababu Naidu jumped ship, but that's after the fact. At the time he went to the polls, he didn't have any faith. So I was holding this back for a later time, because so there is a contrast. There is a contrarian verdict also. Again, Chiranjeevi couldn't transform his popularity in the movies into that of a politician. So this is tricky, and it's getting harder and harder now.
You see, Sri, that's the difference. I'm telling you, Rajinikanth being a superstar is one aspect of his persona. Okay? That is not the aspect that is driving him into the political arena. It is not his superstar aspect. What is driving him into the political arena is his spiritual and his social aspect. Because by nature, if you compare some of the people you just mentioned, like the gentleman from Andhra Pradesh.
Yes, N.T. Ramarao. Yeah.
No, I think Chiranjeevi is
Chiranjeevi, right.
You see, the personality differences in both of them is really what is driving them. What would make the success. And I'm not going to be critical of the other guy. I'm just telling you, as far as Rajinikanth is concerned, Rajinikanth's superstar status is not driving his political compulsion. Rajinikanth's nature to want to do something for the people of Tamil Nadu is what is driving him. So while people think, okay, it's easy for a superstar to come and he's got a lot of people following him, he's not going to win the election based on his fans. That's not going to happen. If the methodology of this election is based on Rajinikanth fans, then he will not win the elections. But he will win the elections because of the message and the hope he has for the people of Tamil Nadu. If the people of Tamil Nadu gets this message correct, and if he's able to take that out to them, that this is what I have, I am really the story of Tamil Nadu. How people who work hard, who are determined, become successful, and we can change the nature of Tamil Nadu. That is what Rajinikanth stands for. Sri, to be very honest, one of the largest departments in Tamil Nadu and successful department, government-run department, is the liquor department.
Right,
Okay,
TASMAC.
what really is happening in Tamil Nadu? I mean, from a socio-economic growth for the people, what these two governments, and I'm being extremely critical of them, simply because what has happened for the people of Tamil Nadu in general for their growth prospect? If your department, which is the liquor department, is one of the most profitable, doing an annual thing of 25,000 annual revenue of 25,000 crore, but you have other departments that are faring poorly, it is an only indicate that Tamil Nadu is not working towards economic progress, which is why the debt of Tamil Nadu is increasing day by day.
Yes,
So
yes.
you need to have a leader that understands that it is important beyond liquor, to the people of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has a lot of talent beyond liquor. You can't tell me that the largest department in Tamil Nadu is the liquor department. Because basically what it says that most of the people of Tamil Nadu are busy in drinking, right? So you
Yes.
have skill sets over there. You have IT that has to develop. You have farmer sectors that can be built. There are so many sectors that can be built in Tamil Nadu. I think over the last couple of years, the people of Tamil Nadu have not got the right opportunity to build Tamil Nadu for the strengths that Tamil Nadu stands for. That is the hope that Rajinikanth brings to the table. Now, whether he's successful or not actually lies with the people of Tamil Nadu. It does not lie with you or me, because the people of Tamil Nadu need to believe that this man will bring about the change. And I think once he comes out full-fledgedly, the rest of the people, that smaller parties, the people that form the support base, will really come out and say, okay, let's give him the push that is required to take on ADMK and DMK. But it's not going to be easy for Rajinikanth. That much I can say.
And yes, indeed, and it's going to be a very interesting battle ahead of us, and we have to see how these different groups maneuver and outmaneuver each other. We know for a fact that DMK has a vice-like grip on the media in Tamil Nadu, whether it is print or TV or FM channel, anything you take it. There is a very, very powerful messaging. In fact, they got away with a big lie saying that Modi is very anti-Tamil, and they won in 2019. I mean, it was like, what blew me away was after the day of the results, even college-going kids were saying that Modi is bad. And when somebody asked him, how do you say that? Don't you read the internet? Don't you read social media?
Correct.
And they said, well, that's what the TV says. So there is a connect with TV, and there is this thing going round and round. It's chasing you. And that's what people really remembered. So that has to break. And we have to remember that DMK also doesn't have any administrative experience, meaning like Stalin, the only administrative experience that I can think of was he was, I think, the deputy chief minister, but nothing like you can't hang a thing saying that, oh, he got this done for the state. Whereas, ADMK, when MGR was in power, he got the midday scheme, which got a lot of students to come and attend school at the primary and middle school. That was a very...
the current chief minister of, Palaniswamy,
right.
Palaniswamy is slowly over the last couple of years managed to get a grip of as far as governance is concerned. He may not be your exceptional person, but there is a certain level of performance that has happened and can get better in terms of performance. But even more than the existing CM, there is currently, if you were to ask me, where does the pendulum swing towards, then the pendulum is swinging towards DMK. Okay. As far as popularity, as far as propaganda, as far as perception management is concerned, it is swinging towards DMK, and they have a slight edge as far as the current scenario is. If any of them need to become into a fight, the fight is really about DMK versus ADMK or Rajinikanth's party. If Rajinikanth's party, ADMK, and the rest of them come together, and Rajinikanth becomes the face of that fight, then it's Rajinikanth versus Stalin. And in that fight, then it becomes a really, really tough ask for DMK. DMK is sitting tight, assuming Rajinikanth coming into play will cut ADMK into size. So DMK still wins. So the real challenge is for ADMK, Rajinikanth's party, and BJP in its own rights, and the other smaller parties to figure out a way to come together to take on DMK. Okay, that's really the strategy that needs to work on.
I think you're right. You're absolutely right. It cannot be a three-way contest. It has to be a head-to-head contest, and that's when DMK is at its most vulnerable. Let's hope that this kind of a coalition comes about, and if that happens, and if everybody rallies behind Rajinikanth, and then who knows? The Tamil Nadu politics could be in for a very pleasant surprise. We have to remember that it is 52 years since a non-Dravidian party, DMK or ADMK, has ruled Tamil Nadu. So it's really, that is the kind of grip they've had. And most of it is fake narrative. Most of it is falsehoods. And, that mask has to be torn. Let's hope that happens. And Savio, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts.
My pleasure.